I'm back again. I am back again, man. I just got this shit on my mind that this rant that we've been having online, which is something I don't even usually do, but I guess I had time today, honey, because I was short of going back and forth, just making a point or whatever. But yeah, it was this video up of this older gentleman talking about him fucking some girl half his age. Like the lady was 35, so he was 70. You know what I'm saying? And so he was talking about, when he put it down, and she put hickeys his face, and his son is talking to him. He's on the other end of the camera, videotaping this, talking to his dad. You know what I'm saying? Kind of provoking him, and would you do that? You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit, and it's just. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like, this is the most ignorant ass shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Kudos that dad is 70 and still getting his man. Happy for him. You know what I'm saying? And I could see the comedic, you know, point around it. But he talked about choking a girl because she put hickeys on her. The whole thing was he had hickeys on his neck. He was like, his son like, you got hickeys on your neck, And he's like, yeah, I thought it was dirt, and I was trying to watch it all, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was about to choke her ass out. I went to choke her ass. Something he said like that. And then he was saying he ain't use no rubber. And then he was saying a whole bunch of ignorant ass shit and trying to look cool. You know what I'm saying? Trying to sound young. This is how people, this is how they portray the young. You know what I'm saying? So, and think like it's cool. Like they doing this as they laughing like it's a joke. And I'm like, I get the joke part, but it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Him being disrespectful and him being a senior and speaking like this and sounding ignorant like some little juvenile dude who is misguided. That's what he sound like, a misguided juvenile. You know what I'm saying? And his son is just, Anyway, so I posted underneath just about, this is why young dudes act the way they act, because older dudes be acting like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what they got. Older men like this, they do shit like this, making a point about a percentage of a certain type of person. You know what I'm saying? Not all just those type of, this isolated situation. So, and I'm like, it's disrespectful to women, just how he talking and just, you know what I'm saying, just all that jive talk, just pretty much belittling women. He talked about she was going to steal my money, so, I went to sleep, and I hid my money. I made sure so she wouldn't steal my money, and, that whole thing, And so, it was just all just plain ignorant to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I would expect some young 20-something-year-old dude to be talking like this. Not a 70-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So, all of it was ignorant. But I just mentioned the part about, just what I said about the young dudes and the older dudes, and this is why it is, and, that's why they disrespect women, because, this is what they got to look up to pretty much. So, this girl chimes in. And later found out it was her uncle or her family or whatever, child. And she gets ignorant, tell me to shut up. And it's funny and this, that, and the other. And I was like, no, it ain't funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And I made a comment just about, she wouldn't say that shit in my face. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. And you wouldn't talk to me like that if you was right here in my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, these motherfuckers, they be protected by the internet. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be bullies and bully badasses on the internet. But in real life, you ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I'm about that life. But I don't talk to people like that. You know what I'm saying? Not in real life, not on internet life, not in no life. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a big difference between this young lady and me. But anyway, so she was pissed at me, telling me something, I don't give a fuck, you talking about my family and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I was like, I don't give a fuck if it was my family, my nigga. I would say the same motherfucking thing. The shit is ignorant and it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying, to women. You know, so it's this whole rant and people started chiming in and it became this big thing. It's still on my page and I'm going to leave it on my page, you know what I'm saying, because I think it's a great topic and it's good for conversation and dialogue, and I want to see how it, you know what I'm saying, just plays out or whatever. But yeah, it just got me to thinking about, and so many women chimed in and they was like, because I'm looking at the comments of the thing, I'm looking back at the comments and I'm like, wow, people like think this funny. Like, I was like appalled. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, if it was a comedic skit, haha, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But even that, it's a thin line between all of that shit, because this shit is real life and people really think like this. You know what I'm saying? And this is a type of thinking that we don't need to have in real life. It could be cool for comedic shit, but in real life, you really do respect women. You know what I'm saying? It would even come off different if it was that, though. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that women are disrespected and women are treated this way and looked at this way, that's the biggest thing. Women are looked at a certain way, and that's what people don't realize. You know what I'm saying? I see that shit. You know, women are always looked at as the lesser, the weaker, the, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is not cool. It's not fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, it's just not cool, man. It's just not freaking cool. And I'm very passionate about that. You know, I mean, I'm a woman, you know, and I don't like being looked at and treated a certain way and felt to be, you know, looked at a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And treated a certain way because I'm looked at a certain way. You know? It's just, it's sad that we even have to deal with this or have these type of conversations. You know what I'm saying? Or be made to feel this way. It's sad to me. It's hurtful and it's sad that people, that the world, that our men look at us like this. Look at us so nothing like that. Like, that shit is just, it boggles my mind. And I know people could say, well, that's just how it is. Or people just, I don't accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't allow it to, I know, because I know good men and I know that there's good men in the world, you know what I'm saying? And I know that our men have been trained this way, you know what I'm saying? But it comes a time when you have to evolve as a man and decipher your own shit and go through your own bullshit that you've been taught, you know what I'm saying? And correct your ways. You know, and learn that women are your allies, women are your equals, women are your partners, you know what I'm saying, are your other half, your better half, and you theirs. You know what I'm saying? We gotta change the way we look at each other, like for real, you know, like for real. And that's important to me. It really is, you know. It really is. So yeah, I'm gonna uphold that. You know, and I'm not gonna tiptoe around it and be like, well, women be acting like hoes, or women, she disrespected herself, because that was a lot of people's comment. Well, she disrespected herself and she's sleeping with a 70-year-old man. She probably was looking for a gold, you know, she's a gold digger looking for a sugar daddy, and this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no matter what it be, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? The point of the matter is that we are in such a destructive cycle, you know what I'm saying, of thought. Like, we think less of ourselves because of these things. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's making us be like that is that we think like that. That don't make it so. You know what I'm saying? That don't make it so. Just because a woman fuck a lot of men, or confident about her sexuality and free with herself, that don't make her a hoe. That don't make her anything. Somebody said that shit and people believed it and people begin to make it so. That shit ain't so. I don't believe that shit. That shit ain't my reality. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not my reality. Just because the world say that's what it is, that don't make it be for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at women like that. I don't look at men like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that people are underdeveloped, you know what I'm saying? And they've accepted some things about life, and they have issues and traumas and all types of things going on that lead them to do these things. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm not okay with is that it's always on the woman. It's always this thing about the woman. The woman is looked at a certain way, and she's this and she's that, and she should do better, and that's what will make. It's like as if people say like, well, if she wouldn't disrespect herself, then he wouldn't disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. I totally get that. But at the same time, just the fact that that's an option in our thought, in our mindset, you know what I'm saying, to be disrespectful to one another, you know what I'm saying, to treat each other bad and think so low of one another, you know what I'm saying, just that concept is not befitting for me. Not in real life. We could play and joke and talk and joan and talk shit, and make shit funny, but in real life, I don't look at anybody as lower or beneath or trash or whatever people be saying. Be the worst, lowest shit. It's horrible. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible how people think of one another, And it's like, I don't accept that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody's no bitch, no hoe, no none of that shit, no trash. I don't think of people like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't even look at life like that. Like, that's not real life for me. You know what I'm saying? That is just what this is. That shit is the internet. That shit is cartoons to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. It's not my real it's not my real reality. You know what I'm saying? That's the character I play on my IG, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's not real. But these people really think like that. Like, they really have no faith in people. They really think the lowest of people. They have really built up this mindset about people based on really shortcomings. Because that's really what it all boils down to. If this girl was 35 and she was disrespecting herself, if she was, because we don't know the backstory, she wasn't online talking about this, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't. Somebody probably let her know eventually that this man, you know what I'm saying? If somebody knows she fucked that man and it gets it to her, I don't know. But she wasn't on there saying these things, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know her point of view. People had creating stories that they didn't even know about the shit, you know what I'm saying, based on things he was saying, And it's like, y'all don't even know the backstory for real. Y'all don't know this woman. Y'all don't know the real situation. Y'all just know him talking shit on the goddamn internet about how he got some pussy and she left a damn hickey on his neck. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even talking about none of that. I wasn't judging the situation. People was like, she shouldn't have been fucking at 70, I'm like, y'all is getting too deep. I'm not that deep about it. All I'm saying is it's disrespectful. It's the way he's talking about women and this woman and his, just his whole demeanor around the shit, So for me, it's just like, we need to do better. We need to think better of one another. We need to really lift each other up and not accept this low vibration of perspective about each other. Because at the end of the day, it's really how you think of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how you think of yourself. I think too much of myself to think low of anybody. What I see, I get to the root of shit. I know if a person doing some shit that's destructive or out of balance, that it's something going on within them, some old trauma or something. You know what I'm saying? That's creating this imbalance in them. And it's not just that they trash or they a hoe or they whatever the titles people like to give, because of their judgmental ways. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I thought that was so interesting and worth a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? This is my area of I would say expertise. You know what I'm saying? I have a certain level of expertise in it. I'd say that. You know what I'm saying? Being as though I've been living and experiencing, and you know what I'm saying, and my awareness around it. I have a peak awareness around it. And yeah, I'm just I'm at my ends with that. and we have to begin to start talking about it and dialoguing about it and really pushing the envelope and evolving out of this way of thinking, even if the world think it's okay, even if the world say, oh, it's just, they just playing. Yeah, but it's not playing because this shit is real life. You know what I'm saying? It's like joking about raping people. That's not funny because people really get raped, and it's traumatic and it's not cool, So it's like it's not funny when it because it's real life, you know. And this is literally, it was so fucking ignorant. It was so ignorant, and it trips me out that people, older people, do these type of things to validate how young they are, and you look stupid. Like, I don't even like to say those type of words, but you really do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're acting like a juvenile, an adolescent. You know what I'm saying? You're acting like an adolescent. Like you should be bringing forth some wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You should be bringing us some wisdom. That's what we expect. If we can't even get that from our elders, I mean, what the fuck? Where do we get it? You know what I'm saying? It's like I got to check my elder now, which happens these days for sure. Done had to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Elderly men still, itching for a scratch. You know what I'm saying? And they get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the right one for you because I'm not going for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I won't, can't, don't, ain't, won't. Okay? I'm not about that life. And I'm not going to let you walk around thinking that I'm that dumb. You know what I'm saying? Unless I just don't feel like it with your ass. But for the most part, I'm going to let your ass know. Get your shit together, dude. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. It's like niggas get stupid for pussy. Stupid. They go stupid. They do anything. You know what I'm saying? They disrespect themselves. They disrespect women. They lose all moral value. And I don't care if the woman don't have no morals or no values. Teach her some. Give her something. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are always talking about what a person ain't got and they ain't got this. So you just gonna capitalize on it, huh? That's how we do. You motherfuckers is so enslaved in the mind, like that you take this shit and do it. You know what I'm saying? You just go right along. Business as usual. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of the world. That's just the way of the motherfucking world. I don't believe that shit. And that ain't the way of my world. You know what I'm saying? I've done enough self-evaluation to know that a lot of that shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I can think independently. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck if nobody agrees or see things my way. You know what I'm saying? I have a standard that I maintain, you know what I'm saying, with my thoughts and how I treat myself and how I treat others. You know what I'm saying? I keep my integrity. It don't matter if you disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be disrespectful to you because you disrespectful to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. I can and I have. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't my way, really. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really my way. At the core, you know, my best self, yeah, that ain't my core self. That ain't me. You know, I'll just get quiet and retreat because that shit, I'm not even going there. I have a integrity, a standard that I hold for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I don't do it because I have. You know, but like I said, that's not my way. And I don't think that we should make that okay. You know, although it seems like we have. You know, because everybody got so much to prove with ego. people led by the ego, you know what I'm saying? So they just go with, everybody's so emotional anyway. Everybody always talking about emotions. You emotion, everybody emotional. That's what y'all motherfuckers move on, emotion first. You know what I'm saying? Emotions first. And then you try to find the logic in your emotion. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. Y'all ain't, and everything ain't just logic. Some shit is feeling. Most shit is feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it's natural that you would be that way. But nobody wants to act like, they look at it as weakness. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be out of control. You should definitely learn how to have control and be, just know how to use that gift, know how to use that gift of your emotions and manage. That's the word I was looking for. Manage your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just wanted to have that conversation. And I'm probably going to do one of my podcasts on this subject, because this is pretty much, the type of conversation that I like to talk about, and that needs to be dialogued about. Just how men and women relate to each other, and the imbalance of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm signing off. Love and light.